Hello dear students, Assalamu alaikum. This video is about the summary description of the 7th lesson packing written by Jerome K. Jerome. Students, this is a sweet story. This is a humorous story about the confusion and mess during packing. In this story, there are 4 characters. The author, Jerome K. Jerome, his 2 friends, George and Harris, and a significant character, Montmorency, a dog. The author Jerome K. Jerome explains, once we were going on a trip. He and his 2 friends, George and Harris. So we had to pack the bags. Actually, the author, who always thinks he is a good packer, and he only the person who knew better about the packing than George and Harris, who were inexperienced. So he gave a suggestion to George and Harris. Leave all matters of packing on him. George and Harris accepted his suggestion and left packing. George went to easy chair and spread himself over the chair. Harris went to the table and cocked his legs on the table. The way they accepted the suggestion, it irritated the author. Actually, the author's intention was teaching packing skill to them, George and Harris, but they irritated the author. But the author did not say a word and started packing. Just he finished his work and strapped the zip of the bag, Harris asked, "Aren't you going boot in?" And the author found he had forgotten the boots in. So he had to reopen the bag and packed boot in. But just as he was going to the bag close, a horrible idea occurred into his mind. Where is his toothbrush? And he had to disturb his packing for searching the brush. And the author found the brush of George and Harris 18 times, but he couldn't find his toothbrush. At last, he found his toothbrush in a boot. However, the author finished his work, and now the turn was George and Harris. They had to pack a big hamper. The author knew they were inexperienced packers, so he saw piles of plates, cups, kettles, bottles, jars, and pies, stoves, cakes, and tomatoes, and felt that the things would soon become exciting. And they did. They started the work with breaking teacup. They were keeping soft things under heavy things and squeezed them. As Harris kept the strawberry jam on the top of the tomato and squeezed it. George trod on the butter and the butter scraped from the slipper, and George kept the butter on vacant chair and Harris sat down on it, and the butter stuck on his back, and they were searching for the butter. They looked for every place, but they could not find the butter, and at last George found the butter on the back portion of Harris. In all, Montmorency was present. His life ambition was to disturb the things and shun at. He came and sat down on things. He worried teaspoons and damaged 3 lemons before Harris could land him with the fry pan. Packing was done at 12:50. and Harris sat down on the bag, on the big hamper, and said he hoped nothing would be found broken. George said that if anything was broken, it was broken, and they went to sleep. Okay, students, thank you.